Yelled at by the. Hey everyone, we're Clarified. So in our first-hand experience as K through 12 educators, we noticed that lesson planning took evenings, nights, and weekends away from teachers. So we built Clarified to give the teachers that time back. We transformed teachers' fragmented planning tasks into a cohesive workspace, making the next step clear. New K through 12 educators in California lack tools to efficiently plan, pace, and align instruction to state standards. Teachers spend 10 or more hours a week on lesson planning outside the classroom because they're given less than an hour to plan their classes during work. And one in five, we believe this is why one in five new teachers quit within the first 4 years. ClarifiEd is an AI teaching assistant that designs daily, unit, and long-term pacing plans aligned to California state standards. And by automating the most time-consuming aspects of lesson planning, ClarifiEd saves teachers 5 to 10 hours per week, giving them that time back to focus on students. The key features on how we get this done is by a focus on long-term lesson planning, easy adaptation and flexible UI, and easy integration with existing learning management systems.
So during our customer discovery, we've interviewed over 26 educators from over 5 districts. This includes teachers, PD specialists, directors, and admin. And from these interviews, we learned that we want to focus on early career math teachers, since these are the ones in most need of support. We want to save as much time as possible for them so they can focus on the classroom. And in addition to aligning with standards, simplify their entire planning process. Because teachers are willing to pay for this as long as it brings them value, it's simple to use, and easy. So an example of a customer that we had was Kevin. He's an early career math teacher, and he spent over 6 hours in lesson planning a week, over 4 hours in tracking standards, and another 4 hours in adapting this to different students. So on top of the additional 3 hours managing the LMS, we hope to keep this as simple as possible, unifying this whole experience to save as much time as possible. And so California's K through 12 edtech market is between 600 million and $1 billion in these specific kinds of tools. And so we're targeting the most underserved segment, which are the early career math teachers in high needs districts.
For our SOMs, we're targeting Title I high need schools, and they spend between 1.5 to $5 million on standards assessment and data analytics tools. In our first year, we plan to get between 1 and 3 district contracts, and our plan is to figure out our sales pipeline and rinse and repeat this until we get to our SAMs and TAMs. In terms of competition, we're seeing new AI-powered companies come out like Magic School, Corapen, Frizzle, and Power School. However, most of these companies are focusing on the generation of content and automation of grading. And we feel really comfortable differentiating ourselves by focusing on lesson planning as we go into more depth and the fact that we are easier to use than most of these popular tools out there. And that's us. That's Team Clarified. That's Andre. That's me. And that's Thomas. And thank you so much for listening to us. We really appreciate it.